me, it was the easiest question I've ever answered in my entire life.
Oh boy, I wrote a whole college essay on why Clemson.
I would say why Clemson, because Clemson is a family.
It is just such a family.
The atmosphere and the school spirit that this place brings, I'd say you walk into campus and the energy just electrifies.
I love it. Clemson's amazing.
Clemson offers a unique experience to their students that you won't find anywhere else.
I grew up going to games. I grew up coming up here, and ever since a young age, there is genuinely nothing like it.
And everyone is so welcoming and kind, and it just was an atmosphere that I wanted to spend my next 4 years in.
I actually never wanted to go to Clemson through my whole high school career until my junior year when I found out about the Call Me Mister program.
Growing up, I went to so many Clemson games, and I was always here, and I always found a home every time I came back to Clemson.
So I just love it. It's a family environment, a friendly environment. It's just an awesome school to go, and it's the best school in the state, honestly.
Like being from New Jersey and not necessarily being close or having family around here, I feel like the environment of Clemson is just so welcoming that it is really a home away from home.
For me, the reason I chose Clemson was I already knew I had just had a good community to go to.
I know that without a doubt, I wouldn't be anywhere else. This is the only place I want to be.
What does it mean to be a Clemson Tiger, you may ask? It's a feeling that's hard to describe, a profound task. Clemson business students know this feeling is true, whether starting your journey or already in view. Nestled in these foothills where the Blue Ridge gleams, Clemson stands proud, fulfilling its dream. A word for the wise, brace for what is due. Long nights in Cooper, countless tasks to pursue. Or those extended hours in Godfrey's Slough. Climbing the steps of the new Powers Hall, or alumni reminiscing about Serene Hall. Make the most of 7 Saturdays in the fall, with cheers echoing in Death Valley, standing tall. But above all, take time to recall, building memories, friendships, and cherishing them all. Be true to yourself. Embrace who you'll become through triumphs achieved and milestones won. Because as a Tiger, you're bound to go far. From Bowman's Field to the Clemson Ring, every corner of Clemson University has stories to sing. A genuine Clemson business alum, fueled by knowledge, integrity, and dreams to come. The Clemson family will always be there for you. Go Tigers!
My dream was to become a marine biologist. I did not expect an experience where it was actually going to the ocean and exploring marine biology.
Ladies and
I took
gentlemen,
invertebrate
please
biology
move
with
to
Dr.
your
Beza,
seats
and the
as
class
the
was so
ceremony will
amazing.
begin
I knew
shortly.
this was what I wanted to study. It was daunting to approach him for the first time, but I took that bold first step and just asked if there was any way I could get involved with his lab and help out. He told me about his creative inquiry, and that's how I started gaining practice. After various conversations and redirecting my research, Dr. Beza mentioned that he had a grad student going to the Florida Keys. They were going to study a parasite affecting lobster populations. He asked, "Are you interested?" I was like, yes I am. When I first arrived in the Keys, I felt very inexperienced. I felt like I could call myself a biologist, but I wanted more out of the experience and to be able to call myself a marine biologist. I like knowing the answers. In marine biology and in science, there's a lot of things you don't know. Being able to rely on other people and have open-minded conversations rather than relying on yourself all the time is a humbling yet empowering situation. And that's what changed me the most during my time as a researcher in the Keys. Now I know that when times are tough, whether it's academically or just in your own life, you can always rely on other people. Over the summer, I became the first scientist to document how a parasitic worm threatening $1 billion lobster industry regenerates. Now I'm wondering, how am I supposed to go back and sit in a classroom after having this huge experience? But I need to go back because there's a lot of research you can do outside the field as well. You think it's set in stone, and it's not at all. The more you learn, the more you find that there's so much more to learn, and that's what makes it so fun.
Clemson ranks among the best public universities in the country.
In the last 3 years, the Tigers have done it twice. College Cup champs again.
If Clemson's a stock, you better buy all you freaking can buy right now.
Make us proud, make your life matter, and make a difference. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Please stand if you are able. Today's processional begins with the candidates for the doctoral degree accompanied by their academic advisors. The stage party is being led by the Clemson University Marshal, Dr. Sarah White.
Please stand if you are able for our national anthem, performed by Alana Yarborough, a senior in performing arts. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please be seated. I hereby open Clemson University's Doctoral Commencement ceremony. I now invite Dr. John Lopes, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. White. Our first speaker is one of the students graduating with us this afternoon. We're always looking for ways to put our students at the center of everything we do, so each semester we oversee a process in which a group of graduate students and postdoc scholars select a graduating doctoral student to address their fellow graduates. Today, I am honored to introduce soon-to-be Dr. Stephanie Tracy, a PhD graduate in teaching and learning.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and fellow graduates. It's an honor to stand before you here today in the moment of celebration, reflection, and deep gratitude as we mark not only our individual accomplishments, but also 100 years of college graduate education at Clemson University. A full century of transformation, a century of tigers who chose to move fiercely forward after surviving endless nights, endless revisions, and the mysteries of formatting in APA. I guarantee that we're all tired and we want to close our computers for the rest of the semester. When I came to Clemson a few years ago, I arrived with my 13-year-old daughter and a heart full of dreams. We stepped off that plane as international students with a heart full of dreams. We hoped that Clemson would become the place where those dreams could grow. I came seeking an opportunity, a chance to show that people like me, if given the right tools, the right environment, can and will succeed. From the beginning, there were moments of doubt. The systems were new, the expectations were high, and the weight of responsibility enormous. But Clemson taught me that progress does not wait for perfect conditions. It happens because we choose to keep showing up, keep learning, keep pressing forward, even when we're tired or unsure. My first semester tested everything within me, my confidence, my balance, my faith. Yet, Each challenge revealed something stronger within me. Being fiercely forward meant embracing discomfort as growth and turning uncertainties into motivation, something that me and my sister were fueled by. During my time here, I did not just grow as a scholar. I grew as a woman, a mother, and an educator. I learned that brilliance is not born in isolation, but in communities. In professors who chose to challenge us, peers who collaborated with us, and family that held us together through it all. And along the way, I found love. At Clemson, I met my husband, who became my steadfast partner in every season of this journey. Together, we actually faced losses, health challenges, and moments that tested our strength. But through it all, faith carried us forward. His support reminded me that success is not measured only in research findings or degrees, but in resilience, compassion, and the relationship that sustains us. As an international scholar, I come to see Clemson more than just an institute. It's a community that proves what can happen when access meets opportunity, when people from every background are able to invite it and hear their voices, culture, and dreams all in the same spaces. My story is just a reflection of that small truth. As Clemson celebrates the closing out of 100 years of graduate education, we are living proof of that legacy. A legacy of curiosity, courage, and transformation. From the first master's degree in 1924 to today's global classroom, Clemson's journey has always been about moving forward, not just in innovation, but in inclusion. To the faculty and mentors who pushed us beyond our limits, thank you all for believing in our potential. To the friends who became family, thank you for your laughter, shared deadlines, and reminder that we are never alone in this pursuit. To my fellow graduates, wherever you came from, across the state, across the country, and even across the ocean, your presence here matters. You have shown that determination knows no borders. Let us take what we have learned, sleepless nights, the teamwork, the growth, and continue to move fiercely forward into the next chapters of our lives. And as we stand on the threshold of new beginnings, let us remember that every ending is actually an invitation to lead, to serve, to create, and to keep learning. The degrees we hold today is not mere finishing line, but a launching pad. They remind us that our ideas can shape policies, our research can heal communities, and our courage can actually inspire someone to rise. The world beyond this campus is waiting for our innovation, our empathy, our voice. So go forward boldly, not just to find success, but to create it for others. Lift as you climb, question deeply, dream fearlessly. And wherever your paths lead, remember that fiercely forward means carrying the lessons of this place into every single room you enter. The future does not wait. It is built on the steps we take. One act of courage, one discovery, and one leap of faith. We are the next century of Clemson University. We are the ones that will carry its legacy forward, fiercely, boldly, and together. Congratulations, doctoral class of 2025. We have made it, and we're just getting started. Go Tigers.
Thank you, Stephanie, for sharing your journey with us and your inspirational words. I want to thank all the students who obviously took great care writing their entries as well. I would have been proud to have any of them up here today. Let me now introduce our stage party. As I read each of your names, I ask that you stand and remain standing so that we can acknowledge you. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until I introduce everyone. First, I am delighted to introduce members of the Board of Trustees who are with us here today. Ms. Kim Wilkerson, Board Chair, Dr. Lewis Lynn, Dr. Ronnie Lee, and Trustee Emeritus Alan Wood. Please help me thank them for their leadership. We also have with us executive officers and deans. As I read each of your names, please stand and remain standing so that we can acknowledge you. Please hold your applause until I introduce everyone. Dr. James P. Clements, Dr. Robert H. Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, Dr. Kristen Gessman, Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Vivek Sharma, Associate Dean in the College of Architecture, Art, and Construction, Dr. Carlisle Brewster, Associate Dean in the College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences, Dr. Michael Lemieux, Associate Dean in the College of Architecture, Arts, and Humanities, Dr. Joel Williams, Associate Dean for Graduate Studies in the College of Behavioral, Social, and Health Sciences, Dr. Thompson Mefford, Associate Dean for the College of Engineering, Computing, and Applied Sciences, Dr. Scott Bayer, Associate Dean in the Wilbur O. and Ann Powers College of Business, Dr. C.C. Bates, Associate Dean in the College of Education, Dr. Steve Krager, Associate Dean in the College of Science, Dr. Ariel Turner, Associate Dean in the Libraries, Dr. Sarah White, President of the Faculty Senate and our University Marshal, Dr. Natasha Kroom, Associate Dean for Academic and Student Affairs in the Graduate School, Dr. William Farrell, Associate Dean for Curriculum and Academic Integrity in the Graduate School, Dr. Jeffrey Halo, Associate Dean for Academic Policy and Program Effectiveness in the Graduate School, Dr. Jenny Pressgraves, Assistant Dean for Professional Development, Health, and Wellbeing in the Graduate School, Dr. Amy Lawton-Rao, Senior Associate Provost, Dr. Doug Hallenbeck, Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Kimberly Poole, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students, and Ms. Stacy Miller, President of the Staff Senate. Please join me in thanking them for their service and leadership. I'm very excited to welcome all of you and the many viewers online watching the live stream to this doctoral commencement. I always feel so honored to be able to attend this special event celebrating a major milestone in the lives of our doctoral students. What you have accomplished is truly rare. Would you all please join me in recognizing our graduates with a rousing round of applause. This ceremony also highlights the critical role of faculty mentors, each of whom spent countless hours working to help you get here today. Without them, none of us would be here today. Please help me thank them for their excellent and tireless work. So I recall attending my first Clemson doctoral commencement in November of 2020 at the Bon Secours Arena in Greenville. That event was delayed from our normal August graduation and was moved to Greenville because of the pandemic. But even under those circumstances, it was a very joyous day. And I recall President Clements telling me, "This is your first graduation. It is special and you will always remember it." President Clements was right. I will always remember that day. But I can also tell you that every one of the 16 subsequent graduations have been special in their own way. Every one of them has been unique, and today is no exception. There are many ways of looking at today's event. It is the culmination of a tremendous amount of work over a long period of time. A doctoral degree is the functional equivalent of a marathon interspersed with wind sprints and hurdles along the way. It requires dedication, resilience, and stamina. And it's also a great day to reflect on how you have grown. Sometime today, sometime before today is over, find a quiet space and then close your eyes. Try to think back to who you were when you first walked through the doors at Clemson. Then open your eyes and consider who you are today. The transformation is extraordinary. You've become confident and independent scholars, and you know that there is no limit on what you can accomplish. You've also made an impact on those around you, your colleagues, your family, and your friends. A different perspective on today is that it's also a transition. You're moving on from one phase of your career to the next stage. Whenever facing such transitions, you may feel some anxiety, as Stephanie pointed out. It's really quite natural to feel this way. Recall that you may have felt that same way when you first moved to Clemson. And part of the reason for this feeling is that you will be moving on to new challenges. Collectively, you'll be taking on new goals in myriad positions all over the U.S. and beyond. Regardless of what you do next, I can assure you that you are ready. You are ready. Your advisor, your committee, and the faculty who taught you would not let you be here today if you weren't ready to move on. They have made sure that you have the skill set, the confidence, and the independence needed to be successful. It's also a time of transition for Clemson University. Our beloved President Clemens has served Clemson for 12 amazing years and is retiring December 31st. After a sabbatical, he'll return to the classroom as a faculty member here at Clemson. And while I'm excited for his future students, I know that we will sincerely miss him as he moves on to the next phase of his impressive career. Please join me in thanking President Clemens for his leadership. We are very fortunate that our provost, Dr. Jones, will serve his alma mater as our interim president. And a fun fact, if you didn't know this, Provost Jones earned his bachelor's and master's degrees from Clemson. And with the help of my good friend in the libraries, Dr. Ariel Turner, I was able to obtain a copy of his master's thesis. I have it right here. I'm going to pay for this. Now, this was no easy task. Dr. Turner had to break out the card catalog, some of you remember this, and go to off-campus storage facility to get it. You know it's been a while if the products of your work can only be found in archives. I'm really so glad he's still smiling. Let me share two parts of Dr. Provost Jones' thesis. The title is A Classification of Lowland Forests in the Northern Coastal Plain of South Carolina, and his advisor was Dr. Charles Chuck Gresham. Today, as you walk across the stage, you will see the title of your dissertation and your advisor's name up on the Jumbotron. There's a good reason we emphasize these elements. The relationship with your advisor is very unique. Advisors are there to support you, to encourage you, and sometimes to let you fail so that you can figure things out on your own. This may sound a little bit like a parent. Students occupy a special place in their advisor's heart. I always told my students, someone else will come along and occupy your desk and work at your research bench, but no one will ever replace you. I recall all of my students' research, but even more importantly, I cherish the memories of the times we spent together. There have been many weddings, and I was proud to be a groomsman at one of them. Many babies were born. My lab was especially good at many babies. And there were wonderful moments. But I also recall when one of my students learned that her 1-year-old son had leukemia. And I remember how all the students in the laboratory held their collective breath as her son went through a bone marrow transplant. And now I look forward to the Christmas card I receive every year with a picture of a very happy, very handsome, and healthy young man. In fact, I really enjoy getting the texts, the emails, the social media posts, and yes, the occasional old school letter from my students. It warms my heart to see how they have transformed their education into the lives they lead today. Your journey through Clemson is unique, and all of you have created cherished memories with the members of your Clemson family. No one will replace you, and I'm certain your advisors will enjoy hearing from you in the years to come. The title of your dissertation is equally important. I'm sure that as we read the titles on the Jumbotron, we're all going to be impressed by the complexity and the significance of the work. However, it is a fact that far too often we write these titles for the benefit of those in our disciplines. It's important that you strive to make your work accessible to the broadest possible audience. Some of you did this by participating in the 3-minute thesis competition. Others did so via the Clemson iGrads video competition. And all of you included the newest Clemson requirement of a non-technical abstract in your dissertations. We know your parents, family, and friends will appreciate this gift you prepared for them. The titles of your dissertations are essential elements in the evolution of knowledge. Your work relied on and built upon research that had been done by others. And so too, your work will serve as a foundation and inspiration for others to build on. It is nearly impossible to predict all of the directions to be created by your scholarly contribution. Your scholarship is a link in a chain. It is a component of a continuum in mankind's most important commodity, the growth of knowledge. What you have accomplished here at Clemson is extraordinary and will stand the test of time. In closing, I want you to know how very happy we are that your journey took you through Clemson University. Remember that transformation began at Clemson but will not end here. Please stay in touch and come back and visit as often as you can. We look forward to hearing about your future successes. My heartfelt congratulations, and go Tigers! It's now my great pleasure to again introduce our Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost and the next President of Clemson University, Dr. Robert H. Jones.
Thank you, Dr. Lopes. I truly appreciate your leadership and your success in serving Clemson as our graduate school dean. Hello, everyone. I'm really pleased to join you at this very special event. I remember clearly my experience being hooded at Syracuse University in 1986. And my family attended the ceremony, and it was a wonderful day where we celebrated a significant milestone. But I was so focused on my work, it was important for me to have that ceremony to force me to reflect on what had been accomplished. Completing a doctoral degree is a big deal. It's very significant. I hope all of you, our new Clemson-trained doctors, take a moment to revel in it and congratulate yourselves. You deserve it. Yeah. Let me cover a couple of housekeeping items. Graduates will be hooded by their major advisor and associate dean. Each graduate will come on the lower stage and then stand as the doctoral hood is placed over their shoulders. And there's actually a spot, you can't miss it up here, it's got two imprints of feet, so you'll see right where to stand. And that's where you'll be hooded. Then the graduate will cross the stage to receive congratulations from President Clements. And let me say to our faculty here who work so hard on your behalf, Thank you for your dedication to these well-trained graduates. It is now my honor to introduce someone who is an incredible leader for Clemson University and whom I have had the honor of working with for many years. Will you please help me welcome up our Chair of the Board of Trustees, Kim Wilkerson.
Thanks, Dr. Jones. It is wonderful to be with all of you this afternoon. I'm honored to be with you as we celebrate today. I want to welcome everyone to our doctoral commencement ceremony. And let me start by saying how proud I am of all of you graduating today. What an incredible accomplishment. I'm thrilled that we are here together to celebrate you as you walk across the stage and properly mark this major achievement in your life. You did it. You made the finish line. Today, we celebrate your hard work and your incredible accomplishments and the value and importance of graduate education here at Clemson. We recognize the contributions that you've made through your studies and your research that is driving innovation and generating new ideas and expanding the knowledge base of Clemson and the world. As you know, doctoral education is very lengthy, challenging, demanding. Only about 2% of the US population has earned a doctorate. But you did it, and that you had a lot of help and support along the way. So let's take a moment to recognize the family members and friends who nurtured you and supported you and who helped make this day possible. To all of the moms and dads, the spouses, the siblings, the grandparents, the children, the aunts and uncles, and the friends and mentors who are here today, you honor us and these graduates with your presence. We owe each of you special thanks for the important role that you played in helping these amazing scholars achieve this remarkable goal. I also want to recognize and thank our talented faculty and dedicated staff whose commitment to excellence helped ensure your success here at Clemson was everything it could be. I would like to tell our faculty and staff how much we appreciate them and ask them to stand and accept our thanks. I would also like to extend my congratulations to any faculty or staff members who have furthered their education and are receiving their doctoral degrees today. I hope that today is all that you wanted, that you treasure it and think back on it for many years to come. You have demonstrated incredible courage and determination to achieve your doctorate degree. Many of you have children, spouses, parents, and other loved ones you had to care for during this journey. You had jobs and research assistantships, which required your time and attention and energy. And earning a doctorate isn't a quick process. It's a journey that takes years of your life, and usually it's in a season of life where there's a lot of change. When individuals who have recently earned their doctorate describe their experiences and what helped them to persist and graduate, they often say it's a testament to perseverance. They said they just couldn't give up. They were determined to make it, and that is all of you. They also say it can be lonely, and that you need a good support system, including your cohort, but ultimately, it is you who has to do the work, the research, and put in the time and effort. To earn your doctorate requires determination and courage, and you're determined and courageous leaders. These traits will serve you well in your life, so please never lose those traits. And as our student speaker, soon to be Dr. Tracy, shared with us, you are the future. You are the next generation of Clemson scholars, and you are who will continue the legacy fiercely forward. Today is just the beginning of a new chapter in your life. You have each created your own path during your time here at Clemson, and now it's time to create a new path as Clemson alums and to positively impact the world. Congratulations.
I would now like to ask the candidates for the doctoral degree to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the doctoral class of 2025. By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees, I now confer upon you the doctoral degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a doctorate from the university. Congratulations. Please come forward with your advisor or designee, beginning with the first row on this side. All others may be seated at this time.
The College of Agriculture, Forestry, and Life Sciences. Dr. Emily Lauren Burdine Hood. Dr. Shikha Dubey. Dr. Venkatarao Ganaparthy. Dr. Kushwinder Kaur. Dr. Foster Yambut Kangben. Dr. Sifat Sultana. Dr. Joshua David Holbrook. the College of Architecture, Art, and Construction. Dr. Mina Shokrolahi Ardekani. The College of Behavioral, Social, and Health Sciences. Dr. Kimberly Camp Hill. Dr. Alice Rodriguez. Dr. Kinsey Ann Sierra Meggett. Dr. Rebecca Nicole Poole. Dr. Alexandria Noel Wentworth. Dr. Noha Ekram Hassan. Dr. Valeza Ukaj Elshani. Dr. Gira Ivana Vargas Caminero. Dr. Austin M. Soto. Dr. Patricia Ann Whitener. The Wilbur O. and Ann Powers College of Business. Dr. Dean Anthony Williams. The College of Education. Dr. Teguer Alicia West Charles. Dr. Wallace DeAndre Cobbs. Dr. Rachel Smilowitz. Dr. Consuela Javel Dicoto. Dr. Philip L. Price. Dr. Deborah Pruitt Wallace. Dr. Erica Scheffler Walters. Dr. Tolulope Famaye. Dr. Jessica Ann Cunillo. Dr. Raquel Simone Plummer. Dr. Stephanie Mesh Ann Lamoy Tracy Nay Bannock. The College of Engineering, Computing, and Applied Sciences. Dr. Ali Arsalan. Dr. Ankur Bhatt. Dr. Sam Dixit. Dr. Habtamu Debebe Haile Mikhail. Dr. Shailendran Poyamoji. Dr. Chun Heng Zhao. Dr. Jessica Ramsey Boulis. Dr. Robert Connor Moore. Dr. Karen Guillen Cuevas. Dr. Tin Tan Nguyen. Dr. Maha Habib Al-Maimani. Dr. Reagan Samuel Burke. Dr. Shinyu Jiao. Dr. S. M. Imrat Rahman. Dr. Evan Robertson. Dr. Randy Joy Sims. Dr. Muzan Williams Ijeoma. Dr. Dayrell Diaz. Dr. Elizabeth Alexandra Schlesiner. Dr. Kelsey Schulenberg. Dr. Nikhil Aditya Etty. Dr. Alec John Gonzalez. Dr. Martha Lucia Sabogal de la Pava. Dr. Sarvesh Rajesh Sushma Sawant. Dr. Hafiz Busari. Dr. Bernadine Joanna Dyshent. Dr. Nathan Linton. Dr. Bochuan Sun. Dr. Andriy Ruslanovic Tiara. Dr. Edward Dowds Louis. Dr. Sanskruti Ramesh Raut. The College of Science. Dr. Sabrina Sutton Pizarro. Dr. Jasmine Alexis Eccles Miller. Dr. Kiefer Logan Williams. Dr. Madhushi Bandara. Dr. Danushi Nawodalakrandi Kapugedona. Dr. Brandon Gregory Wackerly. Dr. Alyssa Marie Weissel. Dr. Jeffrey Bernard Boyer. Dr. Boyoung Hoor. Dr. Catherine Kreuzer. Dr. Kyle Jacob Yates. Dr. Madeline Louise Clyburn. Dr. Basanta Gimire. Dr. Chen Di Xie. Dr. Basanta Gimire. Dr. Chen Di Xie.
Will you please help me in congratulating our newest doctoral degree recipients? We know all of you will make us proud, and more importantly, we know that you will make a positive difference in the world. I hope that your Clemson experience has been everything you hoped it would be, and that we instilled in you our core values that we hold so dear, such as integrity, excellence, and self-reliance. I hope that we challenged you and inspired you to think critically and to be engaged with your community and the world. We are very proud of each and every one of you. Mr. President.
Thank you, Madam Chair. You just earned your doctorate from our Carnegie Tier 1 Research Institution, a very prestigious group of universities in the United States, classified as having the highest level of research activity. You leave this great university with exceptional academic credentials, and I encourage you to use your talents and your education to make a positive difference. Some of you earned your undergraduate or your master's degree here at this university, so you already know that a Clemson degree is highly regarded around the globe. And you know that the Clemson family is very special and very real. For those of you who earned your previous degrees at another institution, today you become a Clemson alumnus and you join a family of more than 190,000 living members around the world. All of you are forever connected to this university and to this community of scholars and to every member of the Clemson family. And as part of the Clemson family, I also want to challenge you to be the supportive friend, the loving family member, and the same type of caring mentor for someone else, just like you had during your educational journey at Clemson. And I ask that you use your incredible knowledge and the research that you performed to make a positive impact on others. Congratulations again, and go Tigers!
Will you please stand and join in the singing of the Clemson alma mater? The words will be displayed on the screen. Please remain standing if you are able for the recessional of the stage party.